Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of a gaming podcast. Episode 90. We are 10 away. The countdown begins after this. We're in single digits on the big 100. We got to do something for 100.
Oh, we have to do something for
I
100
don't,
for sure.
Maybe no one will be available that day.
We're going to have to, even if we have to like delay it a little bit, I feel like we need to do something for sure.
What day is that? Let's see. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. September 2nd.
September 2nd. We could do something.
The day after Labor Day. Look at that. No one's going to show up.
Everyone's gonna be hungover.
Everyone's going to be hungover. They're like, it's after the day after Labor Day. I don't want to show up or anything. Sammy, how's it going besides bearing with the heat?
It's going good. And I've actually been playing a lot of Date Everything. As I,
do a little review there. I see.
A little review there. It's actually right up my alley, and I've really been enjoying it.
I need to tell you one thing. This is not a warning. This is more of a you better stay away. Stay away from Betty. She's mine.
No, absolutely not.
No, and I already called Betty.
No.
I already called Betty. Dude, Betty's mine.
She's the only one that I'm like actually like.
Find someone else. Find someone else.
I can't. We're gonna have to share.
No other people in there. No, you know.
Listen, she's
my bed.
She seems to be pretty open, so I think we're good if we share just a little bit.
I don't know. The beds. I don't think there's enough room for us.
It looks like a king size bed.
Once again, I don't think there's enough room for us. I will starfish the hell out of that bed right now.
Fine, I'll go for Nightmare.
Oh, you can have that person, or just, or you can have the shower person if you want. The one with the Elvis guy. I don't know if you met him yet.
Yeah, and the toilet. It's a
rapper toilet guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name's like it's
Jean something. It's like a French name.
Yeah, Pisson or something.
Pisson, yeah. I like the beat that comes with him. I'm like, this is actually a catchy beat, even though in the background and everything.
Too bad he's kind of an icky character, but yeah, good tunes.
Edward Wilson's in the game. Do you realize that?
Dude, do you know how many freaking
many voice actors in this game? So
like every time I open up a new character, I'm like, who that is. Oh, know who that is. Oh, Ben Starr. Oh, Robbie Damon. Oh, Marisha Ray, Ashley Johnson. There's too many.
I'm glad you mentioned Robbie Damon because I'm sure I told you the story already. But for those who don't know, with Pixel Power Play that happened a couple weeks ago, and I'm getting yelled at for it. But we had everything was a part of the celebration as well. Huge thanks to Team 17 and Clem. I mean that's not his name, but that's how I know him as on the interwebs. Anyway, you know who you are. Thank you for being part of Pixel Power Play. At one point, Sammy, we almost had Robbie Damon in Toronto.
Should have had him come, man.
And what the irony about that is that we had other voice actors there. I don't know if you met them at the event.
No, I don't think so. Wait, maybe one. I think you mentioned it at some point. Like, you're like, oh yeah, that girl voices so and so, and I was like, oh, cool.
So the voice actress of Phoenix from Immortals: Phoenix Rising, she was there. I was like, wait, what? Like, I love this game. You're like one of my favorite characters because she's just so funny in the game. So,
gosh, underrated.
There's so many underrated games. So good, absolutely amazing game. So we would have had more voice actors there. So
it would have been fun. But I'm pretty sure like a couple days later, Robbie Damon hosted like his launch party for the game.
Yeah, I told them not to. And then I think they were supposed to like send us something, but they were just so busy with everything. And then what they did for the launch of the game was they're visiting different streamers who were playing the game and they were like calling them and everything. So one of them, Robbie was actually on with a friend of mine, Miss Ash Rocks. And they were streaming together for a little bit, and then I think he went off to go see like they were hanging out for like 20 minutes, half an hour probably. He goes off to another streamer. So I
love activations like that because like it really it touches the community, and it's just like we're just people too. We're hanging out.
No, it also gives like the creator a chance to like make content as well. Yeah. Like hey, I spent 20 minutes like asking questions, and everything. So that's a really, really neat activation. I feel like more developers or even devs should do that. But like, hey, if you're playing my game, you want me to jump on stream and talk about it for a little bit beforehand? I'll be happy to. Or if you reach like a certain point, like, hey, would you like to discuss the game? you'll be happy to and everything. So, but how are you enjoying it so far? You want to give us a sneak peek into your review?
Oh gosh, I'm loving it for sure. And like I did a little bit of research trying to figure out the running time, and it's very so some people are like, yeah, you could do it in 4 hours, but there's up to 40 hours in content. And I know the type of person I am.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I gotta talk to everyone. I gotta hear all the voice lines. So we're gonna see how long my run goes.
Good luck. We'll probably see this review August, folks, maybe.
I'll try really fast. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna life it.
Honestly, I feel like people who wanted this game will get this game, and for everyone else, eventually you'll get it. And everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Sammy, it is so damn hot.
Oh my gosh!
It is. I literally looked at a map yesterday on stream, and like it looked like the world was on fire. And I was like, "What is this red everywhere?" It's so hot that my cat is just at the window, and she's been laying there all day. She's like, "I'm not moving." Usually she's all hyper. She hears me talking and she's like, well, you're not talking to me. Who are you talking to? She'll get up and try to get my attention. She's like, I don't care today. Like it's that hot.
Too hot. I took my laser thermometer and I was just like, let me just point it around the room. And the average, it was like 93 Fahrenheit.
Oh my God. That's insane.
So then I pulled my AC out of my storage because I'm like, I need you in my bedroom because my PC is also freaking hot.
Yep, I just got a portable air conditioner that doesn't require any hose or anything like that. It's just like it comes with like the freezing ice blocks you put in the fridge and you put it on top, and then it'll fill up our water, and that water will convert into cold and it blows that out and everything. So
is it working?
It's keeping the place nice and cool. I'm happy. I'm comfortable. That's why my cat's at the window because the wind is blowing more there and everything. So
yeah.
So she's very happy. I was just tired of installing the unit every so often, installing it and put it back on. And I think that's all bugs we're getting in. And I was like, I'm tired of this.
Oh gosh.
So I just want I'm like, it's 2025. We should have the technology to blow cold air somehow. And then the air it is, So we finally have it. So now I'm gonna get an air fryer next because Prime Day's coming.
You don't have an air fryer?
I did, and then I only used it 4 times and randomly just shut off on me.
No.
I had it for 2 years, only used it 4 times, and it just done. I was like, what the hell? So
gosh, I love my air fryer.
I'm gonna get one. There's 2 sliding handles with a glass door on them. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, this is not Prime Day. This is not
podcast.
This is not. You can tell it's just so hot. I'm just like, what am I getting now? It's so hot. So many games. It's kind of unique though, because I feel like this is like a lull period in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
Which is like a Switch. The Switch just came out this month, and people still forget it because I guess the system is so similar to the first one. People are like, oh yeah, it did come out, right? And then like this Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong had their direct.
Yeah.
That game looks absolutely amazing. It's no longer a tutorial. We talked about it last week with Caboose, and he's like, you see, I was right. I was like, we didn't doubt you. It's just that what we played was just a tutorial. That's all we did. What were her name? Paulina's in the game as well. Pauline, the singer girl, but now she's a kid this time. So very excited to be jumping into that one as well. But then I guess we'll just, I'll skip to this part here since I'll do a nice little segue. We can do the other part afterwards. That Nintendo is happily making their announcements through their gaming app, their and Nintendo app that we keep forgetting exists because I have too many damn apps in the first place, and like even the Pokemon one as well. Like I have to remind myself. I mean, let me go back onto this app and everything. Anyway, Nintendo, it's too many apps. What were they thinking?
And the fact that they're kind of drawing back from normal social media is very. I feel like their social media manager right now is stressed and rightly
unless he's doing this job.
Even then, that's a lot of hard work and effort that a marketing manager has to put in to grow even organic, paid, whatever. So to completely just kind of be like, you know what, we're just gonna focus on this app. That is not how you want to grow your reach.
Normally I would have thought, okay, maybe they're going to move to Blue Sky, make a new account there. They're like, you know what? I'm tired of this app, this Twitter, this X, whatever you want to call it. We're just going to make our own app.
Yeah, and then today.
But then they don't make any let me look at this app. They don't make any like you don't have like any like, oh, would you like a reminder? Are you games that you're interested in? Do you want us to push it out to you? Anything like that? It's just like there's no like this app doesn't give you like, hey, today we just announced, like you can miss news on this app if you don't open it. And and you don't like there's no way to be like, oh, I'm interested in Drag and Drive, which is their announcement here today. By the way, $20 game as well. They also announced the release date, but Nintendo has confirmed the price for it. This is by IGN. Wellesley Ying Pooley wrote the article here. So it's also, you can pre-order right now on eShop, $20 US, probably 25 Canadian. I have to check my Switch 2, or if you want to check your Switch 2, is $10 more than the welcome tour. They made sure to put that there.
Dude, I feel
it should have been free.
It should have been free.
What were they doing?
It's so, I don't like, listen, Nintendo, I agree with a lot of your decisions, but there's a couple here with the launch of Switch 2, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. That one, the welcome, like it's literally called Welcome Tour.
But pay me money.
You pay me to be welcome? What the hell? Like, what are we doing here? So the part of the original story is that Nintendo's once again used its Today app to announce the news. This time, the release date is switched to exclusive Drag and Drive. Sorry, Cross Drive. You know the X.
Yeah, Drag and Drive, right?
Drag and Drive, pretty much. Drag and Drive launches exclusively on Nintendo on the eShop, so no physical release whatsoever.
Yep.
On August 14th. I'm a little surprised this game is coming out this deep.
Soon.
Soon. I was gonna say this deep. I expected it sooner. I actually expected it to be a launch game, because this is showing you how to use the controls.
Yeah, and especially like when we played it at the experience, it seemed pretty polished.
Graphical wise, they can polish up a little bit, but.
Do you think it will be graphically polished though? Because I feel like
I don't think they touched it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
I don't think they touch a damn thing whatsoever. Now the price, I don't expect much from this game, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel like it could have been 15, but you know, we'll see at the 20.
Maybe 15, 20 here Canadian. I'm actually gonna go log in right now to the eShop and see how much it is. Now, thankfully, the eShop is a lot faster, because if it was man, I remember I was making content from the first Switch. Just opened the eShop, I was like, oh my god, it's still loading. It's still loading. This thing is so slow. It's crazy to me. It doesn't even show up.
Let's see.
Dragon Drive? Maybe it's under the pre-order. Coming soon.
Drag X Drive.
I just typed Drive.
$30.
No shot. It's $30.
$30.
Our dollar ain't that bad,
brother. Oh, that hurts.
The Drive and Drag.
I need to know the runtime on this, because if it's
runtime, there's no runtime on this.
Yeah.
I can't believe this thing's $30 Canadian.
I do not think I will be purchasing that game.
All right, so it says, "Get ready to shoot a hoop with it in a whole new way." This is the latest. This is the latest in 3-on-3 sports. Hold each Joy-Con. So this is the only way you can play is Joy-Con on the surface like a mouse, and use them to move around the wheels and speed across the court. Slide both controllers forward and move ahead, or just one controller to pivot. To turn or pivot. Once you grab the ball, they're literally explaining how to play the game. This is their description of the game. So once you grab the ball and drive up the lane, shooting is as simple as raising your hand and flicking your wrist. Rack up even more points by using the half pipe to launch yourself into the air for tricks and dunks. Wheel your way into 3-on-3 online action. Oh Lord! So there is online.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Players.
I don't think it's gonna do what they wanted to do, and like I feel bad because sure they're trying to do something cool for like including accessibility and stuff like that, but I wish Steve Saylor was here, because he noted when we did play the demo, it's not that accessible.
Nope. like find where the ball is very. Now I found it very hard to track where the ball was.
Yeah.
And everything. That press. Oh man, I didn't know it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like $25. 25. I know. Yes, it's 20 American, so 19.99. But $10. I mean, I guess that does make sense.
No, because even with the current like 2-day, $20 USD is 27 Canadian. So they even went, you know what? Screw them. They added
their own like online fees for their own service.
Come on, Nintendo, you're better than this.
That hurts. That hurts a lot of it. But yeah, coming out August 14th. And like what we have, and the thing is though, like what we have seen, and another thing about this app. Yes, it's cool to make your own announcements on your own app. You control your own news and everything. But then they don't really like. You can't share the news. You have to like in order. You can't even capture the video. It makes like a black screen on there as well. And if you were to share it online, they will they will call copyright on you as well. Obviously, you can report on what it is, but like there's no like where's this direct for this game?
They're completely capping themselves at the knees for like no reason.
Yeah, like why are they doing that? And like for this game right here, where's this direct or where's like a 5-minute like YouTube video being like, hey, here's this game right here, this online play.
A blog. Something.
Like, ARMS had more explain what ARMS was. And ARMS was definitely a game to like showcase the Joy-Cons and like the movement and everything. And like I feel like this is like the ARMS equivalent, but just like Nintendo Switch 2 is drag and drive. So where's the video for this? Maybe that is to come later on. I know I am harping on them right now, but I feel like that should have been something that you announced maybe now to show, hey, why this game is there. Like, once again, we'll go off the US. It's $20. I know. Why is this game not $20 in the US? It just seems like here's the price. Game's coming out this date. I feel like they just like we explained enough. I'm like, well, what modes?
No, you didn't explain it all.
You explain it all. Like what modes? Is there like a story mode? Is there like a league mode? Like are we facing against other teams and everything? What is like online leaderboard? Like a 3-pointer shot like leaderboard contest? What are we getting with this game? Besides, yes, I know online is a part of it, but like online's been a part of gaming for a very long time.
Yep.
That is the norm now. I think even Nintendo, from all the years of like, oh my God, I wish Nintendo had online. There were a time when Nintendo were not online. for a very long time, we're like, oh my God, I would love to have a Nintendo system online. I think now they have reached to the point where online's a standard to them that like, they're like, hey, the game is online. We're like, okay, and that's a norm now, Nintendo.
If Smash has any indicator, they do not care about their online game.
They need to bring back Smash and roll back netcode, man. Come on now. They need to re-release that game. I want like a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of that game. They can easily do it. Do it.
And it would just be Zelda.
They can do this. Yeah, they get more money. Just add it on.
What is good? Unfortunately for Nintendo, this does leave a big gap in the market for content creators, news outlets, etc., to get those extra views because people want this information. And if Nintendo's not going to bring it, then someone else is going to swoop up and take those ad dollars.
I mean, they're bringing it. It's just that there's no way of tracking it. Like, this app is pretty bare bones.
It's like literally having your Instagram profile on private and then trying to like market it.
And you can't share the news with, I'm like, oh man, I know Sammy really likes Drag and Drive. Let me share this there. Nope, I can't do that. The only thing I can do is mark as a favorite content. That's it.
Yeah.
So they're really shooting themselves in the foot here with this. And then the most you can do is like, oh yeah, like did you find this information useful or not and whatever. And only like us nerds are following this.
Yeah. Even like, I feel like the average person who plays the Switch is not going to use this app.
I forget the app. Like, I think I had to. I think there's been times like my iPhone, if you don't use the app for a while, it will just uninstall it.
Uninstall it, yeah.
I think it happened to this once. I know it happened to the music app for sure.
Oh God,
that's been uninstalled.
I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about
the button's still there. It's been uninstalled for a very, very long time. So, but yeah, with this announcement, Nintendo is they're mentioning that once again we're starting to get a clear idea of what's coming exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2 on the second half of 2025. I mean, I'm sure I honestly think there's gonna be a direct coming up.
There has to be. There's so much stuff
just before Donkey Kong comes out, which is on July 17th. So I'll between the 16 days of July, knowing Nintendo, they might just be like, oh, let's do it on Canada Day, because it's it's a holiday here. I honestly think it will be like the 10th or
July 10th,
9th or 10th.
I feel like, when was the last one? Was it a Wednesday?
The Donkey Kong one?
Yeah, I think it was a Wednesday.
Let me check the Nintendo app. I just saw it. It was actually on the 18th.
The 18th, which is a Friday.
Oh, that was a Wednesday.
Wait, I was looking at the wrong month. Sorry.
Yeah. So so I think that's why I'm thinking about the 9th. Is it a Wednesday? Yeah.
It could be the 16th. Right ahead of DK, because they already had the DK Direct.
Yeah, but I don't think you want to take the attention away from DK.
That's true.
I think you want to have like a little buffer, and maybe like a week is more than enough, and you could be like, hey, just a reminder, next week is Donkey Kong, type
That's
of thing.
True. Yeah.
So and this one, I feel like this is gonna be announcements for third party games that are coming out, some release Metroid release dates. Maybe add on a Metroid game on the NSO, Metroid Prime 2. That was on a GameCube game. That was the last GameCube Metroid game before the third one was on Wii. Maybe we could get some more news as well, and then they could be like once again Donkey Kong's coming out, and then have Animal Crossing reminder at the end. Be like Animal Crossing next year. Give it a nice little tease.
Another Yoshi's Island, man. It is time. You didn't like Yoshi's?
You got a long way. I'm just saying, you got a long way.
Listen, I feel like everyone else has gotten a lot.
What they wanted
recently. Yeah. So now it's Yoshi.
You got date everything. You got what you wanted. You're out of the race. But yeah, on July 17th, Donkey Kong, and then they have people forgot Super Mario Party Jamboree. They have the Jamboree TV, which comes out on 24th, which is 7 days after Donkey Kong, and then they have Kirby, which is on August 28th. So they have Kirby on August 28th, and then this game is coming out when again? This Dragon Drift and
let me see.
I just saw the date for
August 14th. Yeah.
So they're kind of keeping a 10-day, 7-day.
Yeah. Lots in the pipeline.
They have a lot. I think they have a lot to announce. It's just developers are waiting. Where's Final Fantasy VII? I had let me see if I can find it. There was a spreadsheet of game info. I was talking with Riley about this, about games that were just announced for the Switch, and we're like, well, where's the release date? Borderlands 4, no release date. It's 2025. Daemon X Machina, that's coming out September 5th. Your Deltarune game already came out. How's you like it? Okay, you finished it and everything too?
Not finished it yet. I've been slowly playing. It's kind of like, it's drugs. You gotta do a little bit over time. Can't get addicted.
Wow. All right. Fair enough. He's like, I don't want to get hooked. I don't want to get hooked to these games and everything. Madden's coming out. I actually will check Madden just to see how it is on the Switch.
Yeah,
it's actually a sports game. Yeah, I know. But Madden, you have to check it out just to see how it is. We haven't had a Madden game since the Wii. That was a crazy time. Crazy times. I know NHL games, stupid EA. I don't know what's up with them. Reanimo, that's coming out. I'm just looking at this whole list there. Even the WWE 2K game, we haven't heard back from that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Star Wars Outlaws, I don't know when they announced this, but apparently it's the 4th of September for the Switch.
What?
So there's that as well. there's just a bunch of games like once again, Final Fantasy VII seems like it's ready to go. Final Fantasy VII. No release date for that because they're already talking about trying to bring Final Fantasy 16. That could barely run on the current consoles. How the hell? That I gotta see it myself. This we have a ton of games that still have like no release dates. It just says 2025. Borderlands 4 being one of them.
Dude,
AFL, Elden Ring
edition. That's I'm not gonna play it, but I can't wait to see how it plays on the Switch too.
There's another one right there. We also have what's this one right here? 2 Point Museum. It's another one as well. Tony Hawk it just says summer 2025. Yet we have the release date for everything else. Yeah. What about the Switch 2 version? Because the Switch 1 version is coming out. Crazy.
I feel like now that it's out, it should be a day one thing. Like,
it has to be.
Like, why not? Come on, Nintendo.
It was not Nintendo, it's the developers. They should have had these ready to go. Like I know Borderlands, they're like, oh, the Switch 2 version will come out later. Like, why? Why is this coming out? I don't understand. Like, are you waiting for Nintendo to do something? I know a lot of people are complaining about game key cards as well, about how you don't have the full games on there. They have so many card options here, Sammy. It's crazy. They have obviously the 64 gigabyte cards that have the whole game on there. That's what Cyberpunk has on there. Everyone is loving that. That's why Cyberpunk is like number 2 on the list of how many games have been sold on the Nintendo Switch 2. Then they have the game keys, which is just literally a key, but it's still a cartridge, but like, there's nothing else.
You're just paying for the key, yep.
Just paying for the key, download the game, all that stuff. And then they have a Nintendo Switch 2 and Switch 1 card. So you can use one card, put the game into the Switch 1, it will play the Switch 1 version, and then you take that same key and then take that same card and put a Switch 2, it'll play the Switch 2 version.
Interesting.
They have so many cards. I think only like the season, like the Rune Factory season games, they're the only ones who did it. Everyone's like, why are you not doing this? Like where are these options, you know? So like, because Sonic Cross Shadow, that was a game key option. We're like, well, there was a Switch 1 version. Where's the upgrade for that? People were complaining about that. So
they want their $10 upgrade.
I was paying $30 for Dragon Drift. I
don't know for the system who is always like, yeah, we're gonna be accessible. I feel like they're finally being like, you know what? Give us money. Now just give us money. For every little thing, we're gonna micromanage.
That's their game. Usually they bundle things in.
Yeah.
But this is I don't know. The Welcome Tour was already a bad move. Where it's selling that for $10. This one, I mean, unless there's something else that we haven't seen yet, I will give them time to show us because it is until August. Maybe they'll show us more in an upcoming direct. Maybe. I don't know. But besides that, I don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see. Because like I said, if it's just literally what we saw at what we saw at the preview,
not a lot of stuff to it.
That's not worth $30. That ain't worth $30 at all. But with that being said, more sad news from Xbox. Even though today, or was it yesterday, they announced their MetaQuest Xbox version of it.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, I feel like they announced stuff this the day before, and then they're like, all right, we're gonna sneak bad news now. Maybe no one will see it. I don't know who you're trying to. But we know the trick here.
Yeah.
Because more layoffs are coming, reportedly coming next week. Xbox, this is by John Bonelli by Game Rant. This is where I got this from. Xbox seems to be preparing for another round of job cuts next week. Microsoft is fresh off its Xbox Games Showcase earlier this month, during which gaming brand gave the Outer Worlds 2 the October 29th release date, revealed a new game from Double Fine Productions titled Keeper, and unrevealed the ROG or ROG. I know people get upset like, it's called it ROG. I mean, it's also ROG because it means something.
Yeah.
You know, it stands for something. It says Republic of Gaming. I don't think people know that, to be honest. Anyway, but the ROG Xbox Ally a new handheld device that will allow Xbox gamers to take their native game libraries with them on the go. I don't think that's true either, by the way. I know I brought this up before, and then people were like, "No, that's not true." I'm like, you can't play all your Xbox games on there. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be limited.
It's the Play Anywhere games. It's your Game Pass games. But like, it's not like if I'm like, oh, let me play. So okay, for example, MLB is no longer on Game Pass anymore. It used to be, but not anymore. I can't. I have to stream that game to my ROG. It's not like if I'm like, oh, I could just leave my house and don't have any connection to it and play it natively on. I'm not playing it natively on there. So
you need it somewhere first. Yeah,
you need it somewhere first. You need to leave your Xbox on or something like that. So as companies across the industry continue to lay off employees, cancel projects, and shutter studios, Microsoft is turning to job cuts as a way to to deal with financial pressure. Reports by Bloomberg's Jason Schreier. Poor Schreier. I feel like if you get an article from Schreier, you're like, all right, who's getting cut this time?
Yeah.
You know, he never has a news to be like, hey, I played a good game today. He's just like, okay, Schreier.
Like, nope, bad
who's
news
fired now, Schreier? Yeah. Schreier says that these cuts are coming as part of Microsoft's wide reorganization that also targeting Microsoft sales people. Sammy, thoughts on this?
Like, unfortunately, we've seen it here on home ground with Xbox Canada. A few of our friends have also been laid off. Yeah. I thought we were done. Xbox, I feel like the renaissance has been this last year. Like, they've been doing very well. So it's still very unfortunate to see that despite all the progress that has been made and all the success that they have seen as a studio, that people are still trimming.
No, absolutely. Do you find? Part of me wonders, with this whole merger they've done with Activision and Bethesda, and like all these different studios that they gobbled up and everything, would these studios all been gone if they didn't gobble them up?
I think funding would have been hard for them individually, but I think at the point it would be someone would be leaving from somewhere. So whether it's 4,000 people from Xbox or 200 people here, 300 people there, I think it's just unfortunately still kind of COVID drop off, which you think would be over 5 years later.
5 years later, no.
Here we are.
Pandemic lasts for a very long time, as history has shown it before. It's just it just sucks. And like the fact that like people are like, this is being announced before it's even happening. So now every day you're just like, is it gonna be me? Like, am I next? Like,
oh god,
is this what this team's meeting's about in my calendar? You know, like where does meeting pop up from? I don't understand. It just, I don't know, and it just like, how much fat is left? Like, they're trimming here. Like, like, how much more is left? I don't understand. Like,
literally, I think the article mentions that Xbox has laid off the 4th largest number of employees since 2022, behind Unity, Ubisoft, and Embracer Group. So it's like, who's left? You guys, you've done it. Like, it's a contest to be in first place.
All these people just to cut them off.
Yeah.
And they could have maybe merged together as maybe Activision, as far as I know, they were fine.
I feel like if any of the side studios would have been fine alone, Activision is definitely one of them.
And maybe
even like Tango
was they were gone right away.
Yeah.
And then luckily, people who did Callisto Protocol, they crafted, they got them and everything. But like, I feel like even with stuff like that, because Tango was a part of Bethesda, so they're like, okay, we'll just get rid of them, even though they made a fantastic game. Mm-hmm. Like, you could have just like give them a chance to like be on their own, or still self-fund their like another game. Like what I wonder, like, could they have went through the route of like, okay, well, what games you guys are making? Are you making that game? Okay, well, you know what? We'll help you fund this game. Instead of just purchasing the studio, let them do their own thing, manage themselves and everything, and then like be like, okay, well, if you're making Half-Life Rush, we will fund that game. Or you're making Dragon Drive. you're You're making that game. You know, you will soft like I think it would have been like I don't know. Maybe it would have been better if they were to like fund projects instead of like, well, let's just gobble up Bethesda
and then just cut them up into small pieces.
Because I feel like I honestly feel like they did this to gain a head on PlayStation.
Absolutely.
PlayStation was just like walloping them on hardware wise. They're like, well, we know how we're gonna get you. We're gonna buy the people.
Buy everything. Who cares what we spend? We'll worry about it later.
We'll figure it out later.
And now they're figuring it out.
But then, like the thing is, I thought the idea was to make those games an Xbox experience, being like, okay, like I remember back in the day, wasn't that long ago. I don't have to say back in the day; it was literally a couple years ago. But anyway, back in the day, Xbox will have the Call of Duty maps first. That was a big deal. And that's why people like they made sure they had that time exclusive, and people bought Xboxes because like, oh, I want my maps first, you know. And then a contract ran out, and then PlayStation got it. PlayStation literally went out and like spent money to Activision, be like, hey, we want Call of Duty maps first, for like 2 weeks or whatever, or how long, and everything. And I feel like that's what Microsoft was trying to do. And then all of a sudden they're like, let's just put our games everywhere now. I'm like, wait a minute, like what?
It's definitely an interesting.
Why did you buy all these guys? I don't understand.
If everything's an Xbox, that means there should be more work to do, not less.
And yet everyone's going away. Like, they're trimming more, I guess, quote unquote, fat in a way for their company.
They're 90% lean at this point. Like,
they're very lean. Yeah, they're ready to be put on the plate and everything right now. And especially with a bunch of games like being announced right now. Like they had the last 2 years, they had 2 great showcases.
Yeah.
From especially the summer showcases. Last year's obviously was a little bit better than this year's. Not to say anything wrong with this year's, but they had a good showcase. And they show you, and then not only that, they're also, and like what also blows my mind is that they're trimming the fat, and yet next year is an anniversary for them where they have all their original games coming back. Forza, Halo, Fable.
All those people who made them are no longer.
Yeah, they're gonna be gone. So like, why are we trimming when we have like our upcoming year is gonna be the biggest year for you? I don't want, like, what are we trimming then?
I feel like it's one of those things where this was happening a lot 2 years ago, like 2023, where from a marketing perspective, they're like, yes, everything's great. Best year ever. Most successful games ever. And then on the business side, it's like, oh, we're letting everybody go. Like, it's not good enough just to make a good, successful game anymore.
I don't know. I'm very, very lost in words for what's going on here with Xbox, especially that they probably are like the largest layoffs out of everyone.
Oh yeah,
I know
other than Ubisoft, but
but even Ubisoft, they have so many. Even I'm like, why do you have so many studios?
Yeah, they have like 17
Montreal,
per country.
You have Quebec, you have Toronto. Maybe there's one in Vancouver. I don't know. I think the other day there was one like that. I was like, why is there a Ubisoft there? Like, what's happening? Like, what's going on? What are they doing? You know, the one in France we hear about a lot. That's fine. They can stay. You know, keep them there. Japan, I don't know what they're doing. The Ubisoft Japan, I thought they were doing Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Nope.
Or helping out with it. I don't know what they're doing. I think did I post in the Discord? It's like another layoff coming as well. Oh yeah, it was. They kind of like this one's a hot mess, Sammy. Mind's Eye, Build a Rocket Boy. They're gonna have some layoffs coming as well. This launch for this game has been outrageous, I must say. I remember just seeing like the one trailer for the game. I'm like, oh, that was kind of neat. Yeah. And you never heard anything about it after that until like 7 days before the release. Like, they did previews. The people who preview the game, they were saying maybe you should like delay the game. They didn't say cancel the game. Imagine previewers are telling you, hey, maybe you should just delay the game. Because they were like, there was rough frame rates. The AI is dumb. Like the enemy AI is really dumb. They'll just stand there, glitches and everything. And it was
I
a
can't remember what streamer
complete
it
disaster.
was. There was a streamer clip going around. This guy was paid to play it and paid to be
Really?
like, go buy this game. And then he's like, in all good faith, I cannot tell you to go buy this game. And
It's a full price
on his
game.
bag, bro.
Yeah.
That's
It's
tough.
a full price game. And then they had the nerve to be like, oh, previewers are being paid to hate on this. I'm like, no, they're not.
It just sucks.
We can see with our own eye what is happening right here.
We can see with our mind's eye.
We can see our own mind's eye what is happening here. I don't know if you saw the clip I put in there yesterday. I was dying a lot. I've been playing this game and we've been reviewing it, and it's it's a hot. And I will say it's playable on my build.
Mm-hmm.
I'm knocking on wood. I have 2 hours left, but I haven't crashed yet. There's still 2 hours. I have seen frame rates issues, and then anytime like a new scene changes, like it will like reload everything. Like the background will be loading in. I'll be like, what? And I have
Who coded this?
I have a 4080. I have a 4080, 32 gigabytes. I'm not even recording anything because now Twitch has 1440p, 60 you have 2K 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just grab my footage afterwards. I must say the quality is really good for what Twitch is doing and everything. So I don't have to like record. I don't have to worry about that. But they any scenes loading in. Yesterday, the faces were loading in, like the eyeballs were like out there and everything. The clip that I put in the Discord literally shows me that I was in like a helicopter, a futuristic helicopter that was crashing. My guy was in the sky by himself.
Oh no.
Flipping around in circles. He's like, I'm going down. And even the cutscene showed he was not in the helicopter. And he was spinning around. And when he crashed, you just see his body just bounce. And I'm like, what is going on? Right? I was dying of laughter. And like this poor guy. I feel like he has a bad track record. So he's played by let me just double check again. I know we're off of the tangent.
I just can't wait for Video Game Donkey to come out with a video because I feel like the glitches, that's his jam. So if he's playing this, we're definitely seeing a video soon.
So Alex Hernandez, this poor soul.
Oh, yeah.
He is the mocap. No, okay, another good positive I'll give it as well. Voice acting and even like the cutscenes.
That was
really, really good. The cutscenes, high quality. And like I was like, wow, this is like some screenshots that they promoted. That's how the game looks on the cutscene. I was like, wow, this looks really, really good. And then once the gameplay starts, it looks like a PS3 game.
Oh no.
It's so bad. But the voice acting, really good. Alex Hernandez, he is the main actor in this game. I feel like he has a bad track record because he's also the main guy in Mafia 3. And that wasn't a good game either.
He was in the Batman Telltale games, wasn't he?
He's also in the Walking Dead game. Yeah. Yeah, he's in the Walking Dead game, but and he's also in Gotham Knights. He plays like additional characters in that game as well. But Mind's Eye, my God. I think, what was the Metacritic for this score right now? I know Steve McVary, I've been telling him about this game, and like he's like, there's no way this game's coming out. I'm like, they said I was part of their creator program, and they said this game is coming out.
I just looked at the score.
Oh yeah, okay, good. I was gonna look it up right. Yeah, what's the score?
It's 38.
38. It's bad.
I've never seen a red score on Metacritic.
Bad. Oh, it's no. Really even like I think even on Open Critic, it's the same. Or it might be lower. It might be lower on let me see. Yeah, it's a 34. So a little bit better. Oh no, worse. Never mind. It's worse.
I want to see who gave it the highest rating.
The highest rating is a 50.
50.
That's the highest I've seen it. Some users gave it a 7. Like 1. Yo,
they're coping.
For me, I'm like, this is like 5. Like I'm still reviewing. Something could change. Maybe like with so my whole thing. I'm playing it 2 weeks after its release.
Yeah.
So they did some hot fixes.
A couple of patches. Yeah.
A couple of patches and everything. I'm still at a 5.
Are you writing it for the network? Is it coming out?
Oh, no, yeah, it's coming for the network. Yeah,
I can't wait to read that.
It is quite an adventure, that game. But yeah,
man.
We came off here because they also having layoffs as well.
Yeah, back to the point.
Yeah, they're having layoffs as well. So there's more sadly there's more layoffs coming in this industry as well, especially with like I don't know.
You know, that one kind of makes sense though.
This one's a little especially with this game. Some executives quit before it released as well.
That's a sign.
It was made by the guy who he worked on GTA 1 till 5. So he's really proud of there's a weapon wheel in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Is that it? Is this the weapon wheel?
Is it? At one point, someone asked me, Sammy, they're like, "Oh, where's the map?" I'm like, "There's no map." They're like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Don't you have side missions?" I'm like, "No, there's no side missions. You're literally driving from one point to another point. They even give you a car for you to drive in your own facility. You're driving from one point to another point, and you're just in phone calls. You drive from one point, doing a mission, and then once you've done that mission, you're driving to another point. If not, you use a helicopter to go to another mission. Like it's like,
let's just be GTA but bad.
It's really bad. Cities are empty and everything. I remember I drove over people. Nothing happened. I was like, oh, nothing happened? Okay. By the way, fun fact, I didn't realize this. Steve put this in here. Lizzie McGuire's brother, he is one of the main characters in the game, too.
Lizzie McGuire's brother?
Lizzie McGuire's, like
the actor?
The actor, yeah, the guy who, he's in the game.
Wow, interesting.
He's all grown up now.
Unlucky for him, but...
Yeah, Jake Thomas, that's his name. He's
okay.
Yeah, but everyone who they did all the mocap. There's some good there's a lot of voice actors in here. Like even Erica Ishii. She's in the game as well. I don't remember encountering her character in this game.
I feel Taylor like Carter, to be honest, she hasn't said no to a voice role in a really long time. Which I just
feel bad for. I feel bad for Alex because nothing was. Mafia was just bad writing and everything. Yeah. I feel like he's had a bad track. At least with me, he's had a bad track record. I'd be like, if he's a voice actor, this guy, I'd be like, I'm questioning this.
It's tainted.
Yeah, it might be a little tainted. And the story is okay. How we explained it yesterday was we explained it as the story as it's like a TV movie.
Oh,
a world it came on selected theaters. But the world premiere is on TV, like a sci-fi movie, and you lost the remote underneath the bed. You're like, hey, you want to find the remote? And you're like, I'm not getting up, bro. And you're like, all right, well, I guess we're watching this, and you're still watching it.
Oh no!
It's like that type of movie, like type of video game, I should say. Sorry, yeah. So, anyway, hopefully these layoffs will stop and everything. I'm only laughing because we're just off the off road we went off.
Listen, it's all a part of the magic. That's what we're here to do.
Exactly. This is why we're 90 episodes deep. But hopefully these layoffs will stop because it's
time.
It's time, or I'm getting worried about the gaming industry as well. If people just keep getting laid off, and more is coming as well. I don't know. I don't know how now people are trying to implement AI and stuff as well. That's gonna be taking more jobs away.
I feel like AI, it's gonna have a moment for sure, and then hopefully we'll find a way to not completely eliminate the heart and soul of human creating things.
People are too greedy out there. And here we thought Nintendo was supposed to be saving the industry. But then they're putting out Dragon Drive for $30.
They're not the hero that we needed.
No, well, they become them. They become them now. They're like, oh, we have 4K. We're gonna make our money back somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah. So besides that, I know it's been a light news week with everything that has transpired with Summer Game Fest, Pixel Power Play.
Everyone's sleeping right now.
Everyone's just resting now. People are going, or either that, it's just too hot to move. They're like, it's too hot to make an announcement. It was supposed to rain today. I was looking forward to that.
Rain's been canceled. Rain like 4 days in a row. Is it still doing that, or
the rain has been? It was supposed to rain since this morning. It canceled.
Okay. Oh, Thursday now.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So
it's hot.
It's like, and then that's gonna be a crazy thunderstorm. All that heat and everything. So, I guess with that being said, Sammy, unless there's anything else you want to add for yourself, any other thing that we missed from this week?
No,
it's been very light.
Think so. I just hope that the DK rap makes like a legit appearance in the game.
Yeah, like it was in the direct.
It wasn't only in the background of the direct.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like tell you it's included in there.
I hope we get like a part 2 because like I could probably recite that whole rap by heart.
Yeah, okay.
That was like DK64 and Banjo and Kazooie were like my 2 games. So
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Do you think we ever get a Banjo game? I know Riley's always harping on that.
Dude, I know Riley is like the Banjo guy, but like I at this point in my life would get a Banjo and Kazooie tattoo because I also feel that passionately about that franchise. So I hope so. And like the one that came out, it was like 2 other characters, and I can't. Oh,
Ukulele. And
yeah,
that even they had layoffs.
I don't want that.
I want the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even they had layoffs as well the other day.
No escaping.
Like it's very sickening, and for those who will be affected, the hearts go out to you. Thoughts and prayers. Hopefully, you'll be able to land on your feet. But yeah, it just seems to be no end for this. Like while they're like, oh yeah, we had great record sales for this and sold this many millions and everything, and yet you're like, oh, we're gonna lay off more people.
Yep,
makes no sense to me. Besides that, time, what else is going on for you for the rest of the week?
Honestly, probably just playing more date everything. Getting as many situations as possible.
We're never seeing Sammy again. That is
seducing Betty, but don't tell Marcel.
You leave Betty alone. She's mine. All right, Betty is mine. How dare you?
She is like objectively, in my opinion, like the cutest one.
She's the best one. And then that game gets really lewd quick. They gave you like a content warning, and they're like, "Would you like this on or off?"
And I was like, "Nah."
And I was streaming. I was like, "I can." Yeah, they were like
streaming it.
Yeah, you can stream the game. What do you mean?
But did you have your content warning on?
Well, when they asked me, I was like, because they tell you like, oh, we'll give you like a heads up if like any trigger warnings or anything like that. Yeah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine. If you give me a warning about whatever, I was like, okay. I'm like, just take it off. Right off the bat, I was like, what are we talking about? I'm like, did you not just hear what she just said, Betty?
Like, oh crap! Turn it on.
Betty, you can't be talking like that. Oh my! Who's I gotta find out. I can't remember her name. I had it like. Hold on, her. She is. She's a voice actress.
Here, hold on. I have my game open right now, so let me go to my data decks.
Mila Lee.
Yeah. Love the voice. Love her voice.
Really? She kind of looks like Betty.
In real life?
Look her up right now.
I know like Marisha Ray's character is also like a ginger and everything, and I'm like, I love that too. Oh yeah, I see it. Wait, she's a sister. I didn't know she was a sister.
I'm telling you, Betty's a little. Better watch out for Betty.
Yeah.
Dangerous out there. And I guess you also have a bunch of news coming up as well from Pixel Power Play, all the Canadian games as well. Because almost Canada. Today. I saw that, and it's almost Canada Day as well. I put one out because some lovely folks in Montreal, I believe, they made an announcement about just Canadian-made games. So they have over 300 Canadian games on that list. Obviously, it's games that throughout the whole like of all time, not like there's not 300 Canadian games coming out now.
Like this year,
that will be insane. I'd be like, where do these games come from? How are we not finding these guys? Funny enough, there's this one game called. Let me see if I can find it again. I was dying of laughter. It was called something with being a Karen.
What?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Let me see this. Oh, Karen, an outrage simulator.
Oh gosh. It's so good to see like all the different games that we've like written about, played demos for. I just have them all on one list. I love it.
Absolutely. So a lot of the games here on this that's on here, all 300 games, it includes like All System Dance, Threads of Time, which is something I would love to talk to them eventually soon, because that's like a what's that game called? Chrono Trigger S type of game. Heroes of the Mount Dragon that just came out as well. I just got the key for that. I'll be doing a review of that. Signal, they just had an announcement as well. The Star Vaders as well. You did a review of that. So many Canadian main games. There's a lot here. So they did a fantastic job with this. This is being highlighted. The sale doesn't start until July 1st, until the 8th, but they're just getting people ready up for that. So
I will have my wallet ready.
There you go. More Canadian games ready to go. But yeah, so that's why you're playing, date everything, and then you have some more articles coming out on a gaming network. And I guess for me, I'm trying to catch up on my backlog is disgusting in video games. So I'm trying to catch up. Obviously, Mind's Eye, I'll be done tonight. Finally, it was worth the ride. My community has been loving it. Stellar Blade is another one I have as well. I did get one for what's that game that came out today? Everyone's doing right now. Cabooses' favorite game. But with all the PlayStation, I'm like reseeded, so I'll wait for the PC version of it as well. Death Stranding too. So our review will come out later on. And then just a bunch of games. I saw the finish Clear Obscure. This is disgusting, Sammy. I have the Altars, Clear Obscure, Stellar Blade, what else? Mind's Eye, Lost in Random, the sequel to that game as well. And I still have Last of Us 2 to finish.
Oh my goodness, you still haven't finished it?
Hey, listen, we have time before Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
I have hope.
Gosh.
I'll
also be checking out a game called Critter Garden.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they reached out, so I'll be trying to do a review about that. I think the game came out on the 20th, so yeah, looking forward to that too.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of games from Pixel Power Play just came out. So I know Robots at Midnight came out. I'm going to try to reach out to them for a review for this as well. So I'm just adding more to the list.
Never stops.
Never stop, because now all eyes are on us. So we're like, all right, now we got to, we're like, what else you can do now?
Start planning next year, man.
I'm already planning something very soon in the distance. Very soon in the distance now. So, but being sick kind of slowed me down. It's also a good way to sleep as well. Catch up on some sleep. Like my cats do right now. I got to see my cat's alive. She's like not moving. But we'll see you all here next week. Light episode. We'll see what next week will bring us. Maybe Nintendo will announce their direct. But it will also be like the holiday weekend too, right?
Yep, long weekend.
Wait a minute.
Well, though technically not a long weekend because we all have to work Monday and then we get Tuesday off, which is kind of weird. But
so we'll be back Wednesday. We'll have a Wednesday episode. So Thursday.
Yes. So see you guys Thursday.
See you guys Thursday. Take care, everyone.
Bye.